Prelude.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem performed by John DeCoker. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Whoa, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red leather bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. Please all be seated. I would now like to introduce Charles Hacker, class valedictorian, who will give the welcome address.
Thank you for that introduction, Lily. To our administrators, teachers and faculty members, parents, family, our principal, Mr. William E. Hook, and of course, my fellow graduates. I am pleased to welcome you to the Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences, Class of 2024 Commencement Ceremony. I am truly honored to be giving this speech today as the class's valedictorian. Allow me to start by thanking everyone for attending and being the helping hand that so many of us have greatly appreciated in the last 4 years. Your support and guidance have truly helped shape the school and community. And more importantly, it has inspired us as graduates to do great things. Without your dedication, this school would not be the same. Let's have a hand for them. As members of the graduating class of 2024, we have had quite a unique experience. Once in a century, I'd argue. I mean, really, our children are going to be incredibly jealous to hear that we got to stay home from school for an entire year. Although it sounds great, it wasn't easy to completely miss out on the first year of high school. But despite that, even with the 1 year of e-learning, 3 years of in-person learning, I am proud to say that we were still able to grow together, learn together, and become young adults together as a class. The personal relationships I have formed because of this school are something I will never forget, among both my peers and my superiors. More specifically, as Cyclones and soon-to-be alumni of Chicago Ag, there are some key aspects of the school that I think are going to stick for a lot of us. For example, the incredible work ethic that is given to us for our advisors and teachers, the contagious inquisitive nature of our agricultural teachers, and the overall sense of community from the entire school that will never leave us. Now for some perspective. Not everybody can build such close relationships with their teachers. Not everybody has a miniature mascot like Olive in the house. And not everybody is lucky enough to say hi to Raul in the hallways, or even go to Mr. G for snacks during lunch. These are all small but key aspects of our school that make the community of Chicago Ag so tightly knit and special. And I am incredibly grateful to experience it firsthand. And with all that considered, I would like to welcome once again all of you in attendance to the class of 2024's first graduation ceremony. I would now like to introduce Ava McCarthy for introduction to our special guests.
Our school receives immense support from our Business Advisory Board, university partners, and local school council. At this time, we would like to recognize our distinguished guests. Please stand as your name is called. Joining us on stage are Mr. Mark Trollman, President of Eli's Cheesecake and co-chair of Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences Business Advisory Board. Mr. Roy Shalaby, Associate Judge of Cook County and co-chair of the Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences Business Advisory Board. Mr. Josh Long, Chief Chicago Public Schools Office of Diverse Learner Support and Services. Ms. Serena Closa, Chicago Public Schools Chief of Independent School Principals. Other guests joining us in the audience include Ms. Cassandra Carter, Senior HR Generalist, North American Seeds, Syngenta. Mr. Donald Patterson, Metro Farms. Ms. Jamonica Marion, Principal, Thistle Elementary School, Chaz Business Advisory Board. Angelica Lee, Regulatory Specialist, OSI. Ms. Barbara Flournoy, Mother of Corey Flournoy, Class of 92. Dr. Shakira Young, Associate Dean for Academic Programs, College of Ag, Elkhorn State University. D. Martinez Timmons, Director of Admissions and Recruitment, Elkhorn State University. I would like to express our sincere appreciation to to all of you for joining us and for all you do to support Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences. I would now like to welcome our class valedictorian. I have consistently witnessed her kind, friendly, hardworking, and intelligent personality. I am confident that she will be successful. I am pleased to introduce the class of 2024 valedictorian, Michaela Gootsgruber. Thank you, Ava, for that kind introduction. For the record, we all look great in our silly hats. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, esteemed guests, and of course, my fellow graduates. I am both honored and humbled to represent such an amazing graduating class as your valedictorian. I know we're all excited to graduate, so I'll try to make this quick. I promise Ms. Shaw I'd keep it to a tight 45-minute time. One of the first questions almost all of us are asked in our early years of education is, what do you want to be when you grow up? As a kindergartner, the possibilities are endless. We can be whatever we dreamed of. Astronauts, politicians, movie stars, even professional members. Yeah, some of you mastered that one during high school. But the desire to become all you can be can put a lot of stress on a person. Inevitably, we spent the majority of our high school years focusing on our schoolwork, joining sports teams and clubs, and doing whatever we could to stand out on our transcripts. Doing this all stemmed from the desire to become what we want to be when we grow up. But the things we did so that our transcripts looked good are not going to be the things that we remember most. Soon, we'll walk across the stage one last time, taking with us not simply our diplomas, but the wealth of knowledge and experiences that have been forged over the last 4 years. After today, our attention will undoubtedly turn to the future. But for now, I invite you all to reminisce and reflect with me on what makes our class of 2024 so memorable. In the fall of 2020, our class of 2024 was born. It feels both like an eternity ago and just yesterday at the same time. As we began our high school journey, what would be typical freshman jitters quickly gave way to the fast-paced, non-stop excitement of remote learning. I remember thinking, whoever named this Zoom completely missed the mark because we weren't going anywhere. Despite its challenges, we eventually made it to in-person learning. We entered the unfamiliar halls of this building, unsure of what to do or even expect. Like many of you, I will never forget the nervous excitement of those first few days in person. Turning our 2D experience into a 3D reality was quite literally a breath of fresh air. After the organized chaos of those first few weeks had settled, we were all grateful that high school was no longer confined to the walls of our bedrooms. We were finally able to take full advantage of all that Chicago Ag has to offer. Slowly but surely, the school came alive. Friendships were formed and we started to grow, not merely as individuals, but together. These once unfamiliar walls began to capture so many amazing memories. Memories of our yearly Fall Fest, homecoming dances that made us never want our heels again, sporting events, March Madness games where we always dominated, and so much more. This past year, though, has arguably been the most exciting one yet. And I believe that is due to something I'm going to call the senior effect, for lack of a more creative name. What I mean by this is the mutual feeling that our time together was fleeting, followed by the constant desire to make the most of it. Due to the senior effect, we all became closer. We talked to more people we hadn't talked to much in years prior. We made the most of every school event because we knew it would be the last. And we had a great senior year. And I have to take a moment to thank the teachers and staff because without them, it wouldn't have been possible. Let's give them a hand. This school is truly unlike any other, and not just because it's a farm in Chicago. If someone were to ask me what my favorite thing produced here at the Ag is, I wouldn't point to the barn or the animals or any of the various labs. I would simply show them my classmates. I will be forever grateful for having the opportunity to spend my high school years surrounded by some of the smartest, most dedicated, and most importantly, honorable young men and women that I could have dreamed. The positive impact you all have made on my life has and will continue to shape me into the woman that I will become. Take a look around. Look at who you're sitting next to, who's behind you, and who's across the room. This is truly an impressive group of young adults. Hopefully in 10 to 20 years, I can be scrolling on Facebook like my mom saying, wow, look at what so-and-so's up to. Good for them. I don't know if I'm more scared or excited for the future, but I know that this school has done a phenomenal job in preparing me for my adult life, and I believe it has done the same for each and every one of you. Graduating alongside me are the future leaders of this world. I'm so proud of all of you, and I know we will all achieve success. I've already said this once, but I'll say it again. I am honored to be a part of the class of 2024. Though I stand at this podium alone, I assure you that I did not get here by myself. Far from it, actually. I would not be the young woman I am today if not for the unconditional love and support from my family, my mom and dad. I love you guys. Even though I can already hear my dad saying, great job, Mickey, now the hard work begins. And last but certainly not least, high school would not have been the same if not for my best friend by my side. As I close, today marks the start of our future as young adults and the end of the beginning chapter of our lives. And although this chapter is closing, we can't let it be forgotten. We should always cherish in our hearts and minds the lessons we learned, friendships we forged, and the memories we made during our time here. So one last time to my graduating classmates, go home and charge your homes. I'm going to go through that. All jokes aside, congratulations to the Chicago Ag Sciences graduating class of 2024. We did it. Thanks. I would now like to introduce Shaylin McGuire, who will introduce our commencement speaker.
Thank you, Michaela. Classmates, faculty, families, and guests, it is an honor for me to introduce our 2024 commencement speaker. Corey Flournoy brings 30+ years of experience in recognized leadership in diversity and inclusion programming, corporate-wide change management, strategy development, executive coaching, and employee engagement for multinational corporations, nonprofits, and educational institutions. Corey is the co-founder and principal of Creative Outreach Consulting, an enterprise that delivers a 360-degree holistic approach to individual and organizational transformative change through proven practices, programs, and processes achieved with a shared commitment for results. Creative Outreach provides strategy development, leadership development, personal coaching, presentations, and diversity, equity, and inclusion services to clients globally ranging from corporations like Sony Music Entertainment, Les Mills, Land's End, and numerous universities and nonprofit organizations. As a part of his new venture, one of Corey's primary clients is the National FFA, where he serves as the executive in residence for equity, diversity, and inclusion, to help us advance their strategy, initiatives, and efforts at national, state, and chapter levels. Corey has been honored in Crain Chicago Business 2022 Notable Black Leaders and Executives as one of North America's most influential D&I leaders, 2020 by Hive Learning, and was included in the 2020 Performance List of the top 50 industry players. Corey's previous experience in the industry included being the VP of People and Cultural Development overseeing diversity, equity, and inclusion, and learning and development at Aurora, the company delivering the benefits of self-driving technology safely, quickly, and broadly. Corey was also Groupon's first global head of inclusion and diversity. Corey is a certified professional diversity coach through Coach Diversity Institute, accredited by the International Coaching Federation. He is taught as an adjunct professor at Northwestern University, teaching a graduate level course on leading global change. Notably in the ag industry, many people might be familiar with his name, as Corey served as the National FFA organization's first African American and urban president in the history of the organization. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Corey Flournoy, Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences, 1993 alumni.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. All right. Congratulations to the class of 2024. And thank you for the invitation to return home. This is the high school I graduated from. But I can tell you, when I was a student back here between the years of 1988 to 1992, the school looked quite different than it looks today. In fact, where you're sitting today was farmland when I was a student here. The entire high school was a school building that was a square with the center of it cut out as a courtyard. We had 5 mobile units behind the school. We had to go out there in the middle of winter time. And check this out. Our lunchroom doubled as a gym room, which was also a regular classroom. There was no swimming pool. There was no weight room. There was not even an auditorium when I was a student here. There were not even barns for the animals that we currently have here at this high school. Yet, we had 450 students who were part of the special family plans here. We had the opportunity to be unique. So whenever we went to a state event in the FFA, people thought we were kind of crazy because you had black and brown kids wearing corduroy jackets who were killing it. We were winning state events and activities and programs. And what bothered them the most that this high school at the time had not even existed for 4 years. And yet, there were exceptional students who were doing great things. Now, it's kind of weird to return here, and I still see a few faces that I knew back then. And that was not yesterday when I was here. Mr. Martin was my physics teacher. It's exciting to see you at the same time. Why are you still here? Mrs. Shaw. She was an ag teacher here, and over the years, she was head of ag, she was assistant principal, and now no one knows exactly what she does, but she keeps showing up to work every day. Also in the audience was this young lady who was, I'm called my nemesis. We're not friends, we're nemesis when we're in high school. Mrs. Julie Runnings was a but we've grown to love each other, like we've grown to understand each other over the years. And so if I reflect on my experiences of being here at the high school in 32 years since I graduated, it was hard to think of a few insightful lessons that I can share with you that would maybe valuable that you may remember. And so as I was thinking and contemplating exactly what to write, what to share, I thought, well, perhaps if I use something, I need to use something to keep this thing on my head. You don't have hair. Take the man with it. But I thought I decided to use 5 points that I thought would help the graduates to remember. And so if everyone would turn around to the back of the room, to the back of the auditorium, you would notice the word Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences. And so I thought I would choose 5 points, in which each point begins with a letter from this high school. So hopefully you remember. So the first letter is what? Okay, like 30% of the graduates got that. So let's try this again. When you look at the 5 words, and I'm giving you a bonus. We're not even using the word for. So you got 5 major words. First word begins with the letter C. Thank you. I knew you'd be with me. So the first point is you need to challenge yourself to leave your place of comfort. Because there's minimal growth from comfort. When I graduated from high school, it was one of the, I would say, is the greatest transitional moment that you're going to experience in your life. Because when you turn 18 by government standards, you are officially an adult. Now, you may not feel like an adult because some of you still plan to get financial support if not live in your parents' house. But by the government standards, you are supposed to be an adult. Now, a few of you, some of you, the next 3 or 4 months, you will leave your parents' household. You may go into the military, some of you may go to community college, 4-year institutions, but this is a key transitional point in your life where there's going to be no one to check up on you if you go to class or not. There is no more report card pickup. You have to lie to your parents about why you got the grades you got, and the teacher just has something up against you. So in short, the greater portion of your success and career in your life is now routine. And part of what this new profound freedom is I challenge you not to be afraid to leave that place of comfort. To leave the security that you currently live with, I encourage you to try to pursue something, whether it's a career or that dream you want to dream about. This is the time in your life to do it. This is your chance to travel outside of Chicago, to leave the state of Illinois. Perhaps even leave this country to experience something that you've yet to experience. Pick up a new skill or interest. For an ag school, this is something that shocks me. So when you come to this ag school, you would expect most of the graduates to graduate and do something in ag. But this is a very unique high school where some of the alums have gone on to create and produce TV shows and movies. We have a number of doctors. We have many who ended up working in ag related careers, even though they thought they were here. There was nowhere in the world they would ever go to work in ag. And so I am proud to be an alum of this high school that has created so many dreamers who are living in a new world reality that I could have imagined. However, this will require you to invest the time, effort, and energy to go to become what you want to be. When you're 17 or 18 years of age, this concept of spending another 4 years in college or going on to some kind of certification seems like a lifetime. There are many people like, I can't imagine going to school another 4 years. But in the totality of life, it's such a small part of life. But what I can tell you and I can attest, once you get a college degree or certification, no one can take that away from you. And so I encourage you to invest the time in further your education. You can relax and party and chill after you get your degree. And for whatever reason, you don't pass down on it. And I understand that college for everybody, but you need to find something to get out of your parents' house. So my question is, what is going to hold you back? What is that something that you're choosing not to do or try because of fear? Or to be honest, because of the effort required to actually make it happen? That's the secret. The next letter is? That's that time, let's proceed. Let's try this again. The next letter is? I mean, it's right behind you. Like you just turn around. Hi, is it? All right, the next letter is? All right, 2. Have the courage to step out on faith and do your work. You realize you may fail along the way. But I want you to know it is okay to fail. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. When I was in high school, I thought I was something, and I did graduate with honors, and I was in the National Honor Society. However, my mother, who was on the front row, could also attest, my freshman year was an absolute mess here at this high school. I had the opportunity of having that report card picked up, where there was teachers who dished all the dirt on how well I was not doing in high school. But mother, loving mother, supportive mother, took me home and had that conversation that she was willing to kill me if I didn't get my act. It was a turning point in my education. So with that, I have also had opportunities to apply for jobs that I didn't get. I've been in relationships that I hope was going to work out, and I thought I was going to find my boo. That hasn't happened. I've even stood at podiums and been on stages and given speeches like what I'm doing today, and I'm going to be honest, one of them involved. I'm hoping that's not the case here today. When I was in grad school, check this out. When I was in grad school, I applied to be on a reality TV show, and I made it to the semi-final round before they cut. Now, I didn't make it, and in some ways, I dodged the bullet. I am glad that I avoided the boardroom, and I didn't end up getting fired on TV. Now, some of you don't know that reference, and that's a good thing, but yes, I was almost on a reality TV show that I'm glad today that I don't have the description. Moving on. So there are some dreams and goals that you will pursue that you won't end up getting. And I'm not going to stand here and lie and tell you that when you don't succeed, it feels good. There have been times that I've been depressed, I've been hurt, I've been bothered when I didn't get the things I wanted to get. However, in my life, I would be honest in saying I regret more the things that I didn't try than the things that dreams and goals that I have pursued that I did not get, and however in my life, I continue to get up and try again. Last year, about this time, I was working in Silicon Valley. I was working for a company that makes self-driving trucks. And I made the decision to leave the CEO level role to pursue my own business that I have today. And I am days away from celebrating my 1-year anniversary of doing this full time. And I have to tell you, thank you. I have been blessed to take on many great clients and long-term projects that at the time I could not have imagined. And it has not been perfect. And every project has not been a success. Yet it is an experience, it is a life changer for me. And I get to take on clients and projects that I want to do. And so I get to walk in and talk to CEOs of companies and other executives as consultants, as a coach. And I am thankful that I don't have that fear of not trying. So my question, I think I would propose back to you is, what are you refusing to try or do because you don't want to fail? What is something that you can learn from the project or goal that didn't turn out the way you had hoped? Give it a try. The next letter is what? Yes. About 60%. That's good, fellas. The next letter is what? Yes. All right. Surround yourself with people who are headed in the direction you want to go. One of the greatest unintended lessons that I've learned is the importance of being careful with who you choose to have around you. There is a famous quote that you are the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. Jim Brown was the guy who made an entrepreneur and speaker. And so check this out. The people who you spend most of your time with will shape who you are. They determine what conversations dominate your attention. They affect what attitudes and behaviors you're regularly exposed to. So eventually, you will start to think and behave like the people who are around you. As Darren Hardy writes in The Compound Effect, according to research by social psychologists, bioscientists, the people who you habitually associate with determine as much as 95% of your success. Think about it. A week from Sunday, I returned 50 years of age. I heard a couple of wild and I'm going to assume because you know the good for 50 versus how is he still alive? Anyway, but as of today, I have never tried any drugs, smoking, or weed. In fact, I've had 1 drink in my life. And just for trivia, the only drink I've had in my life was on Tuesday, November 4th, 2008. Does anyone know the significance of that date? Tuesday, November 4th, 2008. Obama's election. The point behind this revelation is simply this. When I think about the fact that I have not engaged in these different activities in life, it is not because of any deep religious belief that I have or because it was mandated in my household, but it's because of throughout high school and college, I surrounded myself with people who also think things. And so, from your behavior to the level of success you want to achieve, consider the people you have in your life and who are around you. I also want to encourage you to leave your place of comfort and engage with people who are different than you, different cultural backgrounds. Different people will influence your worldview, your acceptance, and your appreciation of others. So just because you may have been born and raised in a certain neighborhood with people who look like you, I encourage you to move outside of that neighborhood, outside of that environment, to engage with people, to expand your horizons. So my question for you, who are the 5 people who are in your life today who influence you the most? And as you rethink graduation here, who should you now include in the top 5? Who may you also need to delete? Point number 4 is now in unison. Point number 4 is all right. Accept yourself for the person you were created to be. Most of us spend our lives looking for acceptance from others when it is an act that only we come from within. And we do all kinds of crazy things to get acceptance in today's life. So as I minister to you, I minister to myself. I may be black. I may be the product of a single-parent household. There are many different things that I like and don't like about myself, but I have come to accept Corey for who he is. There are days when I do more wrong than I do right. Yet it is a journey every day to wake up and learn what it means to love the person who I am. So part of loving yourself is recognizing there may be spaces and places where you may not see others who look like you, or where you may feel like you're alone. I've experienced many a room where I am a lone voice to share a perspective, or I'm surrounded by people who make a whole lot more like me. Yet, that does not make my voice any less valuable or important. I have to remember to remind myself that there is greatness that lives in each of us, and it is on us to show up and utilize that greatness. So my question back to you is, what parts of you have you resisted to accept about yourself? Is there any shame you are carrying about something you have done, or some aspect of who you are? Now, there is a great, profound orator and author, well-renowned, who has shared this piece of advice I'm going to paraphrase today. If you don't love yourself, how in the heck are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen? That was the call, by the way. That was the call. And so it's still a good journey to love and appreciate the person that I am, and I invite you to engage in the same journey. Which brings me to point number 5. Did you guess the letter? Y'all got better. I didn't think you was going to do it, but you think you kept up. The last point I want to share with you is to stop listening to the voices who don't share your dream or doubt your ability to succeed. Especially if that voice is coming from within you. There will always be people who have an opinion about your potential success and your dreams. I remember hearing Reverend Jesse Jackson say something years ago when I was a kid going to church that has resonated and stayed in my life. Probably 30 years ago. What people think about me and my chance to succeed in life is not really any of my business. That's their business. When I was in high school, I was fortunate to have some teachers who supported me in my crazy dreams. I knew that I wanted to serve as a national officer. Actually, I knew I wanted to be national FFA president, which at the time, I knew that I had an African-American or urban person serving in that role. Yet, I distinctly remember the day the teacher told me that I was wasting my time with all this FFA stuff. She asked me to think about how this organization was really going to help me out in my life. That teacher was, in fact, an ag teacher. And yet, the opportunity to serve in that role has been one of the most defining assets that I've experienced in my life. So you're going to meet some people who can't support your dreams because they can't see those dreams for themselves. There was another great philosopher who shares some wisdom that many of you probably have repeated or taken to heart yourself. Their great philosopher is Taylor Swift. Because the players are going to play. And the haters, oh yeah, I see y'all familiar with the philosophy too. And the haters are going to hate. Hate. Now, here's the remarkable part about this. Now, she didn't just talk about that, but she gave some advice on what do you do when you're confronted with the complexity that you have haters in your life. Check this out. Because maybe I'm just going to shake. Shake. I'm going to shake it off. That's life-changing wisdom right there. I'm saying that's profound. That's deep. There is no one or nothing that we have in our society that everyone agrees to or likes. What's the best pizza? I think it's Vegas. Who disagrees? Go home. Who was the best president? I'm not even going to get down there. How is Beyonce's new country album? Haters are going to hate. Hey. There are people who have problems with God. Come on. There was some who felt that he was misogynistic and he was bigoted. And so there is nothing that we all agree on. And the most recent phenomenon that has kept many of us awake at night, trying to come to an agreement. Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. I'll move on. So I have to tell you that when I was running for state office in Illinois, in the FFA days, there were people who told me that Illinois was not ready for black state officers, and I wouldn't get it. I've had people tell me that I would not get a job that I wanted, especially when the position didn't exist that I was going for. And lastly, the greatest voice in the opinion that we all need to combat and fight daily is the voices of our own neighbors. How many times have you talked yourself out of trying something? Applying for something, working out, asking that person out? It's amazing to think of our own ability to get our own ways. So remember, when you feel like you can't be successful or achieve your dreams, feelings are not facts. Change your language and empower yourself to be great. Believing and speaking to yourself is not ignorance, nor is it crazy. It is the key to finding the power to move forward. If you only knew the dreams and things that I say to myself every day, but not all of them have come true or even will come true, but I believe there is power in a positive mindset. So the final question I propose back to you is, who are the voices in your life that you need to minimize, if not to move? What voices within you that you need to silence? Some of you may tell you you're not smart enough, or you're not pretty enough, but you can't do the things that you want to do. And go to those voices. So these are the 5 principles that I have learned from being a student of life, from being a student here that I leave with you. I wish you the very best in the journey that lies ahead. And I thank you for always allowing me to come back.
Mr. Moak, will you please join me? Mr. Flournoy, on behalf of the class of 2024, we would like to present you with this plaque of honor to honor you as an alumni and as an expression of our appreciation as our commencement speaker. I would now like to introduce Principal Huff for remarks.
Hi, good evening. Good evening, come on. Thank you very much. Listen, you know, I'm not known for long speeches, and I'll keep that going today. First, I just want to thank parents. 4.5 to 5 years ago, you would apply with your student to high school. I want to thank you for selecting Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences. We really have enjoyed your students. Michaela was a great speech today, thank you, and it really is because you guys are just a great class, and she's a representative of the class. This has just been a tremendous class. Again, starting high school online, I can't imagine. To walk in the door for the first time, your sophomore year, it's just, you've gone through so much, and you're so much better for it. And I'm proud of you, parents. I thank you. I appreciate you for allowing your students to be with us for the last 4 years and grow into the great young men and women that they are. You know, I started as principal at Chicago Ag in 2007, and I was thinking about it the other day when I heard the cicadas, and I said, you know what, 2007 was 17 years ago, and we're in another year of the cicada here in 2024, and so this is my 17th year here, and class of 2024, I'm going to tell you something. You guys are like a cicada. You're a class that doesn't come around very often. And I tell you what, I am so proud to be part of your journey. And as I get older and I get further on in my career, some of the memories are still around. Some of the road trips some of you took with us, and the class we take up at Wright College and Eli's Cheesecake, and we had some really great experiences. And again, the older I get, the longer I stay in my career, the more it means when I see classes as successful as you guys. And again, I am just very proud, and I was very happy to be a small part of your high school experience. So thank you very much. quick, sorry. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Josh Long. He's Chief of Special Education for CPS. We go back a long time. Josh actually worked here for a time years ago. And then he became principal of Southside, where we worked a lot together, where a lot of our students would transition from here to there. I'm proud to call him a colleague, and I'm proud to call him a friend. Josh Long, please come up.
Hi, everybody. When Bill asked me if I wanted to come and talk to everybody, I thought, well, this is really cool. I can come and represent CPS, but then also stand up here as a proud father of one of the graduates. So this is and I'm so happy looking through the book. You know, I just left Southside in January, and looking through the book and seeing all the kids that are coming to Southside now next year. Really happy for all of you. I love that, I promise. So, for everybody, you know, as you stand here on the threshold of this next chapter in your lives, it's really an honor to address all of you. You know, I'm going to talk to you today about the choices that you're going to make, the communities that you build, the inclusivity that you champion, forgiveness that you extend, the open-mindedness that you embrace, the goodness you embody, and the joy you'll find in your journey ahead. Remember that you're in control of your destiny. And while all these amazing educators have been here along the way to help you, you're now going to be on your own. So first, let's talk about those choices. Every decision you make, no matter how big or how small, they shape the path that you take. Choose wisely. Choose with intention. And let your values and your aspirations guide you. And remember, the choices you make not only impact you, but also impact the people that are around you, especially the ones who love you the most. Speaking of communities, let's recognize the importance of working together to make our communities a better place. Whether it's volunteering, advocating for change, or simply lending a helping hand to those in need, your actions have the power to transform the communities that we all live in. Inclusivity is not just a buzzword. It's a fundamental principle that we must actively practice. And you all have been so lucky to have such a strong example of inclusion here at Chicago Ag. And as you move forward, I encourage all of you to embrace diversity in all of its forms. Celebrate the differences and strive to create environments where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. Be a model for your peers, showing the power of inclusion. Our world is a melting pot, and I encourage all of you to work together to see the value in all people. And as you embark on the next part of your journey, keep an open mind. The world is vast and ever changing, and there's always something new to learn, explore, and understand. Embrace those new ideas, challenge your assumptions, and be willing to adapt and to grow. It's through this openness that you will truly broaden your horizons and in turn, enrich your life. Above all, I have one central wish for all of you, and that's to strive to be a good human. Let kindness be your guiding principle, empathy your compass, and integrity your moral North Star. In a world often fraught with division, be the beacon of light that illuminates the path towards a better, more compassionate future. And amidst all the challenges and responsibilities that lie ahead, don't forget to find joy in what you do. Pursue your passions. Savor the moments of triumph and find beauty in every day. Remember, it's not just about reaching the destination, it's also about the journey. Class of 2024, as you step out into the world, know that you carry within you the power to shape your destiny and make a difference. Embrace the opportunities that come your way, face the challenges with courage, and never lose sight of the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of you. Congratulations, graduates, and may your futures be bright, your hearts be full, and your lives be filled with purpose and meaning. And for those of you who are leaving home, please remember to check in with those parents every once in a while. And do us all a favor, don't turn off the vacation services on your phone. Much love to all of you. Congratulations.
Hi, at this time, I would ask Ms. Serena Posa to please say a few words. She is the Chief of Schools for Independent School Principals. Thank you.
I promise you that I'm the last speech. Why don't you give a big applause? So, graduates, teachers, families, and friends. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation. We are gathered here to honor the incredible achievements of the class of 2024. Graduates, this moment is a testament to your hard work, dedication, and resilience. You have navigated the challenges of academic life, formed lasting friendships, and grown into remarkable individuals ready to step into the next chapter of your lives. As you stand on the threshold of a new beginning, take a moment to look back at the journey that brought you here. Recall the late nights spent studying, the projects that tested your creativity, and the moments of doubt that turned into triumphs. Remember the teachers who inspired you, the friends who stood by you, and the family members who supported you. Each of those experiences has shaped you, preparing you for the adventures that lie ahead. Graduation is not the end, it is the beginning. It is a time to dream big, to explore new possibilities, and to embrace the unknown. The world you are stepping into is full of opportunities and challenges. It will ask you for your courage, your compassion, and your innovation. And I have no doubt that you are ready to meet those demands. As you move forward, remember to stay true to yourselves, follow your passions, stand up for what you believe in, and never stop learning. The road ahead may be unpredictable, but it is also filled with potential. Embrace it with confidence and curiosity. Today, we celebrate your accomplishments, but we also look forward to the impact you will make in the world. You are leaders, thinkers, and creators of tomorrow. Your dreams and actions will shape the future, and the future is bright because of each one of you. Congratulations, class of 2024. We are proud of you and excited to see all that you will achieve. Go out and make your mark on the world. Thank you.
Hi, at this time, Ms. Poyer and Ms. Butler join me in the podium.
On behalf of the faculty and the administration of the Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences, as authorized by the Chicago Public Schools, I now declare these candidates have met all the requirements for graduation. I am pleased to announce the awarding of diplomas to the class of 2024. I would like to introduce Ms. Noelle Coronado, lead agriculture teacher, who will announce the top 10 graduates of the class of 2024. Will the top 10 graduates please rise? Michaela Huster, valedictorian. Griffin. Ava McCarthy. Shaylin McGuire. Catherine Horan. Mariam Mohammed. Elliot Long. Timothy O'Brien. Maxwell Cook. Top 10 graduates, please be seated. I would now like to introduce the instructor of the Agricultural Finance and Economics pathway, Mr. Ken Cragis.
Would the Agriculture, Finance, and Economics pathway please rise and approach the stage? Micah Johnson Bell. Adon Robles. Afana. Elijah Arthur. Ryan Boswell. Ayil Brantley. Shamari Cole. Ayunde Coleman. Evan Cruz. John E. Coker. James Donovan. Declan Fry. Jeremiah Jackson. Caleb Guyton. Mercedes Jimenez. Ryan King. Kenneth Lee. Damian Martinez. Jocelyn Nieto. Braxton Padilla. Jake Shy. Davis Simmons. Israel Stapleton. Christopher Taylor. Isabella Caracas. Jacob Turha. And Anna Harkness. Graduates of the Agriculture, Finance, and Economics pathway, please be seated. Now invite Mr. Max Wilford, Instructor of Agriculture, Mechanics, and Technology pathway to the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Craig. Will the students of the Agricultural Mechanics and Technology career pathway please rise? Javon Brennan. Armin Brooks. Eric Claudio. Aaliyah Garcia. Diego Piles. Jalen Hicks. Akel Howard. Ariana Jones.
Adrian Yurka. Marissa Hent. Jayla Kirkwood. Brian Kowal. Justin Lassaby. Leonardo Lopez. Titus Lowe. Jalen Milo. Riley Milinkovic. Noah Nichols. Jack O'Malley. Edgar Porta. Anna Pashos. Ryan Pickett. Stephen Poe. Gabriel Prado. Anthony Thompson. Kiera White. Quazell Williams. Will the graduates of the Agricultural Mechanics and Technology Career Pathway please be seated? I would now like to welcome to the stage Ms. Catherine McMahon, instructor of the Animal Sciences Career Pathway.
Will the graduates of the Animal Science Career Pathway please rise and approach the stage? Madeline Petunjak. Samuel Brown. Selena Campbell. Ryan Cardona. Daniel Castro. Shania Cheney. Aiden Curry. Ashley Diaz. Antoine Valley. Elise Heinzel. Harmony Holmes. Gerald Kelleher. Caitlin Malinowski. Cadence McBride. Peyton McBride. Dylan McKee. Deja Monier. Solomon Moore. Marco Ramirez. Madeline Warbach. Joshua Ruiz. Tyler Smith. J.S. Steele. Grace Sullivan. Aaliyah Thompson. Madison Travis. Antonio Waters. Will the animal science graduates please be seated? I would like to now introduce Mr. Andrew Pearson Lick, the instructor of the Biotechnology and Agricultural Pathway.
Biotechnology and agriculture pathway, please rise. Approach the stage. Mira Connor. Nash Cosby. Ava Bean. Roxanne Cup. Leah Edwards. Dylan Gray. Aaliyah Johnson. Gabriel McKelvey. Sierra Reed. Aaliyah Poindexter. Darnell Ryan. Luke Seidel. Tanaya Spiller. Anthony Tesher. Kevin White. Ethan Vasquez. Ariane Wiley. Biotechnology and Agriculture pathway. Please be seated. I'd like to welcome the stage Monte Camp, instructor of Food Science and Technology career pathway.
With the students of the Food Science and Technology career pathway, please stand and approach to the stage. Sabrine Ahmad. Cameron Andrew. Jonte Arrington. Jocelyn Ball. Mitchell Bender. Janae Bill. Madison Amari Brooks. Samaya Cephas. Antonio Contreras. Austin Curry. Nicholas Quintero. Azaria Fowler. Kaylee Garrison. LaDon Gordon. Aiden Hassan. Haley Ranks. Annabelle Romero. Samaya Sills. Imani Smith. Malcolm Stevens. Ava Smith Jones. Isabella Tuno. Jessica Bill. Mara Watson. Kamila Wynn. Anton Woods. Congratulations to the students of the Food Science and Technology career pathway. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Julie Riddles, the Horticulture and Landscape Design Pathway Instructor.
With the Horticulture and Landscape Design career pathway, please stand and approach the stage.
Amaya Bingham. Dalen Clayton. Daniel Judy. Rita Duke. Elena Esposito. Anaya Garcia. Jeremy Henderson. Sarah Jefferson. London Jones. Olivia Latinecki. Ulysses Martinez. Claire McElligott. Romania Newton. Caitlin Norris. Heinen O'Brien. Hannah Oliver. Layla Porter. Jakaya Sandberg. Amari Terrell. Haley Turhoff. Anna Villanueva. Keyshawn Williams. Would the horticulture and landscape design graduates please be seated? I'd now like to welcome Mr. Derek Rhodes, instructor of the Natural Resource and Environmental Management Career Pathway.
If the students in natural resources and environmental management pathway, please stand. Jacob Adriano. Aiden Corona. Amari Harrelson. Darius Jones. Juan Gill. Jayla Ward. Amin Johnson. Jayla Jones. Veronica Medina. Jeremiah Mitchell. Stephen Parker. Justin Pickett. Jonathan Price. Noah Rodriguez. G. Edward Smith. Jack Brady. Jeremiah Sutter. Michael West. Tyler Wiggins. And the students in the Natural Resources and Environmental Management pathway, please be seated. Congratulations, class of 2024.
For the authority vested in me by the state of Illinois and the Chicago Board of Education, I do hereby confer upon each of you the diploma for which you have qualified, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining to. I would now like to introduce Ms. LaShondra Warner to offer the council returning instructions.
It is almost time to move your tassels from the right side to the left side to signify your graduation. If you ever forget which side your tassel goes on, remember that you wear it on the left side over your heart to remind you of your alma mater. Graduates, please rise.
Woo!